All right. Shalom, shalom. Before I begin, I want to give all praise, honor, and the glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakha HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles, bishop, and elders of Great Millstone that rule well. And peace and blessing be multiplied on all you brethren, pushing his word in all sincerity and in truth. To the hopeful elect, the 144,000, and the rest of the scattered Israelites that are scattered amongst the other nations, that look like the other nations, but your spirit and your lineage goes back to one of the 12 tribes of Israel. Shalom. All right, it's the brother Dama Agabar out here with another live lesson, as we do week in and week out. Come out here on the highways and the byways and prophesy the downfall of Babylon the Great, which is prophetically known as America. All right, and as we're continuously speaking, the end into existence. Hey, the Lord is making a prophecy to come to pass, and all the things that the prophets have been saying is all coming to pass now. It's been a while. Prophecy takes time, but hey, the Lord is literally making these end time prophecies move very quickly, man. All right, we're in the time of where you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans who make up the 12 tribes of Israel, but we're literally about to be delivered out of the land of our captivity, which is America. All right, we wasn't brought here to be movie stars, to be superstars, to be multi-millionaires and billionaires. We were brought here by the Heavenly Father to serve a punishment for our sins and transgressions against the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right, this is why you so-called Negroes came here on slave ships. This is why you Latinos and you Spanish-speaking natives over there in South Central America, that's why you got ravaged, raped, and pillaged by the so-called white man, who was biblically the Edomites, because you moved the Most High to wrath. All right. So therefore, now we're all here in these last days. The majority of the Israelites, we're here in America, in the land of our captivity, serving our last punishment under the heathen rule, which is being ran and directed by the head of Esau Edom, which is the so-called white man. Right? But at the same time, hey, we're living in the days where we're about to receive our salvation. The Lord has his prophets, his true prophets, his men of the Lord out here prophesying and speaking this glorious gospel, gathering the elect from the four corners of the earth. That's why you see all these different Israelite groups, all these camps all throughout America, brothers in London, brothers in the islands, brothers in Italy, brothers in Germany. You got Israelites, speaking about this truth in the Philippines, all over the four corners of the earth. You see the prophets and the men of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai raising up in these last days to preach this glorious gospel, to gather the elect, so that we can gather the elect, prophesy the end, tell this world just how wicked and how filthy it is, and tell Esau Edom that his end is nigh, that the return of our Lord and Savior Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, who is a black man, so-called black man, by the way, is coming back in these last days to judge and to make war and to gather his elect, his chosen of the 12 tribes of Israel from the four corners of the earth, while simultaneously bringing great judgment, to bring judgment and war, and to establish his kingdom and rulership on this planet Earth in these last days. Right? And this is why we're out here week in and week out, prophesying these things and speaking them into existence. Right? And one of the main things that we've been mainly pushing lately is the mark of the beast, the MOTB. World War III, which all these things, which we're literally in World War III. It just hasn't gotten to a global scale to where America is fully locked in and fully, fully in it, But it's literally right there at the door, And we're living at the times to where all these last few end time prophecies are about to be fulfilled. All right, and you brothers and sisters that are into this truth, continue to repent, continue to stay strong, man. And keep fighting, man. Keep pushing, keep the faith. Don't waver, don't get weak, because we're seeing a lot of bugged out Israelites and a lot of bugged out false prophets in these last times, amongst other things, man. But one of the things that we're seeing heavy right now is a lot of these false prophets rising up and changing the doctrine. You got a lot of these Israelite groups now, they're saying that the so-called white man is not Esau Edom, that Esau Edom is so-called black people with red hair, man, which is the most bugged out, wickedest, stupidest doctrine I've ever heard amongst any of these bugged out Israelite groups, man. All right? You got a lot of sellouts. You got a lot of Israelites that are losing faith, man, that are literally losing the faith and falling out of this truth, and they're going to Esau to try to secure the bag to treat false doctrines, man, because a lot of them have lost patience. A lot of them have, a lot of them are tired of waiting on the reward from Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, and ultimately a lot of these guys was already predestinated to be scoffers and false prophets, wolves in sheep clothing, and sellouts, man. But one thing all you sincere believers have to do is you can't be swayed and you can't be deceived by these guys, man. You got to stand firm and continue in the things which you have been taught, man. All right? Because a lot of these guys have taken the bag. A lot of these guys are sold out. And now Esau is out here telling these niggas, look, now it's time for you to earn this money that I've given you to sell out. Now it's time for you to totally twist and corrupt and to flip the doctrine upside down, man. Now that now all of a sudden, according to who was that? According to the one body, now the Lord don't hate Esau no more, but he loves Esau and he hates Jacob. Now these niggas are saying that you know, the Latin tribes are not Israelites, all the 12 tribes are black, you know, and now they're telling you that Esau Edom is not the so-called white man, but black people, man, with red hair, man. You know, just the most wickedest, filthiest, stupidest doctrines I've ever heard. But hey, you know, these things were prophesied to happen. Somebody has to fulfill these slots, man. Well, you just got to make sure that you're not being deceived and you're not being caught up with every wind. Let me get that real fast, man. All right? And you know, these things are going to get more and more out of control. It's going to get more and more wicked, and these doctrines are going to get more and more filthy as we get closer into the end. All right? Let me get this. This is Ephesians chapter 4. Let me read it. All right, here we go. This is Ephesians chapter 4, verse 11. It says, and he gave some apostles and some prophets and some evangelists and some pastors and teachers. And guess what? The Lord has given some to be pastors, apostles, teachers, evangelists, pastors, and teachers. But guess what? You're also going to have the flip side. You're going to have the left-handed side of that, man. And you're going to have more false apostles, false prophets, false evangelists, and false teachers than you are going to have righteous prophets and teachers and evangelists and prophets, man. All right? You're always going to have, you know, it got to be a balance in that. So you got to have the false prophets. You got to have the deceivers. You got to have the sellouts, man. You got to have the wolves in sheep clothing. But on the flip side, you got the righteous teachers, the righteous apostles, the righteous, faithful men of Yahweh Shem Shah. And it's always been that way, man. And we know that these false prophets, man, they're all going to get their rewards, man. They're all going to get exactly what they got coming up to them. But, you know, those of us who are in this truth, those of us who have been learning from the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, stick with the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, man. Don't be out here deviating and watching this camp and watching this camp, because you're ultimately going to be consumed. You're going to be confused. You're going to get bugged out. You're going to be deceived by these doctrine of these devils, man. And at the end of the day, man, you can't get caught up in which group you like because, oh, this group likes to do rap music. This group carry guns. This group is more family oriented. This group right here, you can get lineups and edge-ups. Oh, they be the IUIC be marching and looking powerful. They got numbers. They got a lot of members. You can bring your wife and your children there. They're all about marriage and family and building here in Babylon the Great. Look, none of that shit don't matter, man. The only things that matter is the doctrine and are they speaking the 100% truth according to the scriptures, man. All right, that's how you be able to deviate. I mean, to tell the true men from the fake men. All right, and like I said, they're and both are out here. You just gotta hope and pray that Yahweh Shem Yahushua lead you to the right teachers, man. Remember, the Lord said that the deceiver and the deceived are His. See, but those of you who are sincere, those of you who are part of the elect, hey, the Lord's going to lead you to the right pastors and teachers and evangelists and men of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right? And if you happen to be following one of these bugged out camps and you, see the flaws in their doctrine and that they bugged out, and you come and you hear Great Millstone and your spirit links with what the elders and the apostles teaching, I suggest you to stay with the men of Great Millstone, man. All right, and you guys don't have the time that we had when we came into this truth. You don't have all these years to try to, figure it out and listen to this group and that group and try to find out who's ultimately telling the truth. You got to be on a faster pace. You got to be quicker of understanding. Hey, and you better choose right. You better choose correctly, man. Pray that Yahweh Shem Yahushua put the spirit on you to choose correctly, because you got a lot of false prophets out here leading many to their destruction, man. Coming out with just complete bugged out doctrines. These niggas done sold out. They done took the bag. You know, they're teaching things that they were, especially a lot of these One West camps, they're teaching things that they were never taught at the main school. You know, they're pushing hell. They're pushing, they're pushing the name of JC. They're not pushing the names of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You know, these guys are doing a lot of bugged out and a lot of suspect and agent activity. So you better beware, man. All right? So let me start again. This is Ephesians 4:11. And he gave some apostles and some prophets and some evangelists and some pastors and teachers for the perfecting of the saints, man. You see? And that's what all of us that are out here slated to be teachers are out here to do, is come out here and teach for the perfecting of the saints. Let's get this word for perfecting. Let's see what it says. All right, not for the deceiving, not for the making merchandise of, not for the leading you down a path of complete destruction, man, but for the perfecting of the saints, so that you can be fully furnished in the wisdom and knowledge and understanding of Yahweh Shem Shai. So you can understand prophecy, understand the breakdowns, understand what the MOTB truly is, man. And you got a lot of false prophets and a lot of these false men out here leading you astray on what the MOTB is. These niggas is telling you that it's sleeping with white women, that is, philosophies and doctrines of whatsoever kind here in America, which is absolutely stupid because, hey, before we all came into this truth, we all basically was, according to the IUIC breakdown, we basically was all, dibbling and dabbling in any of the philosophies of this world, whether it was Christianity, whether it was sleeping with white women, whether it was, voting in the political systems, whether you were trying to live the American dream, going to these universities, whether you was lost in the sauce, being caught up in the lies of Esau under some form of fashion while you were here in America, according to their doctrine, all of us had the MOTB. And there's nowhere in the scriptures when if you have the MOTB that you can repent from it. And once you take it, that's it. You're finished. We know the judgment of those that receive the mark, man, in Revelation the 14th chapter. So how in the hell is the mark of the beast sin in all of its forms when we've all been guilty of committing sin in all of its form according to the IUIC breakdown, man? Or sleeping with white women. I know I popped quite a few white women in my days, and I'm pretty sure some of you brothers out there have done that. So according to these Negroes, all of us we all had the MOTB, but if that's the case, then how can you repent from having those things if the MOTB are the things that you're saying it is, man? Because ultimately there ain't no repentance. There ain't nothing you can do once you take the mark. You're finished. You're going to be destroyed. So these niggas are bugged out, and their doctrines are twisted, and it's all damnable heresies, man. So you got to be very cautious about these Israelite groups out here. Don't get caught up in the glitz, and the glamour, and the fanfare, and all the gimmicks that these guys are pushing upon you. If they ain't teaching 100% the truth, if they're not perfecting you in the prophecies and the understanding of Yahweh Shem Shai, hey, I suggest you refrain from those men. All right. So the word for perfecting is katarismos. It says complete furnishing, equipping. See, equipping you with what? With this, with the gospel, with this truth, man. Like I said, understanding all of the breakdowns, even the deeper breakdowns, going into the Hebrew, into the Latin, man. Having a full and thorough understanding of the Holy Scriptures, man. Not getting caught up with these damnable heresies and doctrines of devils and dogma. I saw a video of the brothers breaking down how the IUIC over there breaking down marriage all wrong, and telling you that if your man commit adultery, then you can still stay with the man. All type of just confusion and shit, man. But that's what a lot of these other Israelite groups have been set up to do. They're not perfecting. They're not equipping you. They're not, giving you this full doctrine, man. They're not giving you the full breath of Yahweh Shem Shai, man, so that you could, defend and be in the right spirit and move, accordingly, man. It says, for the perfecting of the saints, for the work of the ministry, for the edifying of the body of Hamashiach. And that's what it's all about, edifying, to build up, man. Not to physically build up and, trying to have all these marriages. I'm not saying you're wicked if you get married or whatever, but you definitely shouldn't be going to Esau's system and getting married. That's not how it was done in the ancient world. But you got these guys pushing a westernized, well, even that right there alone cuts the IUIC, man. Because if you're going to get married according to Esau's system, hey, that should be a part of the beast as well. So if you're going to Esau to get his paperwork done, in that case, a 501c3 is the mark of the beast, Because you're going to the so-called white man, you're dealing with his system, you're doing it with his paperwork, you're getting a marriage certificate by the state or whatever state you live in, which is under the rule of Esau, Edom, and you niggas got the MOTB according to your stupid doctrine, man. It's absolutely stupid, man. All right, it says, till we all come in the unity of the faith and the knowledge of the Son of the Most High, unto a perfect man, unto the measure of the stature of the fullness of Hamashiach, you see? And that's what it's about, man. And that's why you're not going to see Great Millstone out here linking up with these other Israelite groups, man. Because we're not in the same unity. We're not united under the same doctrine, man. You guys teach all type of wayward bullshit. Now, you teach some things that are right, but ultimately, you guys go off on a lot of things to where we can't unite with you guys. You know, we're going to keep doing what we're doing and stay in our lane. Hey, when Yahweh Shem Shai comes back, then we're going to see who was right and who was correct and who was teaching this thing in the right and correct way, man. Here's the point. It says that we henceforth be no more children, tossed to and fro and carried about with every wind of doctrine. That's what these Israelite groups in these last days are pushing. You know, these doctrines that are full of bullshit, man. You know, you got a lot of Jake out here getting caught up in all of these doctrines, man. Like I said, that's why you can't follow all of these different Israelite groups, because you're gonna get caught up in with the winds of doctrine, man. You know, learning from this group and then this group and then that group, and they all teach different things. So you're not gonna have a solid foundation and a solid understanding of what this truth is really all about, man. It's gonna be tainted, man. You know, you can't treat this truth like a buffet. Oh, I like some of this. I like the IUI. I like the IUIC stance on this. I like Great Millstone stance on this. I like FOPI stance on this. I like GOCC stance on this. I like Sakari stance on this. I think it's going to be a big bundle of confusion, man. All right? There's only one spirit, one doctrine, you know, one spirit, you know. And a lot of everything outside of that is confusion, man. It says, and carried about with every wind of doctrine by the sleight of men and cunning craftiness, whereby they lie in wait to deceive, man. And that's what a lot of these guys are doing. They're lying in wait to deceive you, to bug you out. They're putting stumbling blocks in front of you, which is a major sin and a major smoke in Yahweh Shem Shai's nose, man. All right, look, these guys have they have advantages and they have benefits of lying unto you and leading you astray. It's because they got paid off to do it by the devil, the white man himself, by Esau Edom, man. It says, but speaking the truth in love may grow up into him in all things, which is the head, even Hamashiach, from whom the whole body fitly joined together and compacted by that which every joint supplieth, according to the effectual working in the measure of every part, making increase of the body unto the edifying of itself in love. So we all got to be on the same accord and under the same banner, man. That's the only way that the body can fully operate fully, man. You imagine if we was to get together with all these different Israelite groups as one body, man, that body would be mutated. It would be, you know, it would be like a Frankenstein, man. They'll have one arm will be longer than the other. You know, you'll have one good leg, one bad leg, 7 toes on one foot, 5 toes on the other. You know, 3 ears. You know what I mean? You'd be looking like Sloth from the Goonies, man. If it was joined together with all these different Israelite groups and try to join. Come together and join as one body. It'll be mutated and it'll be destroyed, man. You know, they couldn't stand. It'll totally malfunction and be dysfunctional, and it'll be retarded, man. So you got to be careful in these days, man. These last days of these other Israelite groups, man. All right. And I just want to get into that before I get to the main topic. I just basically want to cuss Esau out, man. Hey, because this devil is rolling in some major pride, man. Hey, and Esau is feeling like he's really about to accomplish this NWO. All right, he's about to start making particular moves. He's about to start coming down with that great wrath pretty soon. And he's about to start, implementing these wicked agendas to where he can gain complete and total control over the narrative and over this agenda. And he's about to bring, let me show you some of these articles I got. I'm not going to read them, but just going to read the titles of them, man. Showing you that, hey, Esau, he's really feeling himself, and he's at the point to where he's about to really try to establish his new world order, which is all pride and vanity, you know. You see, he's doing one thing he's trying to do is literally trying to ban the Bible, man. Using these small hats in this Shalom Act, ultimately to try to ban us from speaking about the holy, prophesying the Bible, man. Which is really ultimately him trying to stop us from condemning him and cutting him through the word, man. He's trying to stop us from, which is it's too late anyway. The truth is already out, but he's trying to stop us from bringing out the truth of these small hats and how they don't fulfill prophecy and how they're the biblical Edomites and they're the Amalekites, man, and how they don't fit biblical prophecy and how everything that's happening is according to prophecy. That whole Gaza and the Palestine situation, you know, how the least of the flock is going to eventually draw them out to this Third World War. Those things are all prophesied and spoken of in the scriptures. And we're the ones standing out here boldly proclaiming these things and going through the prophecies and the precepts to bring it out, man, and to make to shine light upon it. And now this devil is going to the point to where he's literally about to ban the Bible, man, and about to start making us who speak this truth to be an offender for the word. And the ultimate word he wants to make us be an offender of is the Holy Scriptures, man. All right, so he's trying to put everything in place. Look, first he's going to do away with free speech. He's going to do away with your ability to try to protest and to march and to, stand up against all of his wickedness. He's about to bring out that, I've been doing lessons on that. He's about to bring out this bird flu. That's about to be the new lockdown token. That's about to be the next, plan to scare everybody into getting locked back down in their houses. Now he's doing all these internet censorship bills to try to stop anybody from telling the truth. And then eventually he's going to come down with that great wrath, man. He's going to bring martial law. He's going to collapse this financial system, and bring the order out of the chaos, which is all being done in pride and arrogance. And hey, and the Lord got something for all of that shit, man. All right, Esau, it's time for you to ultimately just get your ass whooped, man. So just come on with whatever you got to come on with and stop dragging your feet already, man. Because I'm going to show you with these precepts I got that you're not going to win. All right, your destiny has already been sealed, man. The Lord has appointed your bounds that you cannot pass. So you're gonna, try to get your little new world order off. You're gonna micro hip some of these people. You're gonna bring in your little order out of the chaos. But Yahweh Shai is gonna be the one that's gonna bring the ultimate order out of the chaos when he cracks those clouds and come back and put his foot up your ass, man. Because you're going into captivity, Esau. You're going down, man. All right, you're going to go into slavery. You're going to get your ass whooped. You're going to pay for every single wicked thing that you've done since you've been in rulership on this planet Earth, man. You're going to pay for all of your wars. You're going to pay for your lies, your sorcery, your witchcraft, your child sex trafficking, your blood drinking, your murderous murders of children, your odious works of witchcraft, your blasphemy of the Holy Spirit, your attempt to try to ban the Bible, man. You're putting the Israelites and the chosen people of the Most High in slavery. All of your medical experiments, your goddamn C19er, this bullshit bird flu pandemic you're about to try to throw out here, try to use to establish your new world order, your World Health Organization, your CERN, all of your bullshit. It's all going to be totally annihilated when Yahweh Shai comes back and crack those clouds, man. All right, let me get this precept real fast, man. You piece of shit. All right, and it's our pleasure to come out here and tell you in your face. Before it happens, that Yahweh Shai is going to come back and destroy you, man. All right, he's going to come back and smash you like the piece of shit that you are, man. All right, this is 2 Thessalonians 2:8. It says, "And then shall that wicked be revealed." And the wicked is Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. It ain't no nigga with red hair, folky. Bug out, carnal, wicked, sellout niggas, man. All right. It says, "And then that wicked shall be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth." And that's the prophets, man. That's what we do week in and week out. All these videos that we're out here doing every day, man. We're consuming you with the mouth, man. We're prophetically telling you that you're the wicked, you're Esau, and your judgment is not far away from coming upon you, man. And all your BS and your lies and all this shit that you've been doing is not gonna go. It's not gonna go unpunished, man. You're gonna be punished, man. You're going into slavery. The precious America is going to be nuclearly annihilated, and you're gonna have to face Yahweh Shai and the holy angels when they come back and they crack those clouds, man. All right. And the Most High is going to show you that you're not a God, but you're just a man, and you're the basest of men. You're the weakest of men. All right. The only reason you're in a position of power is because Yahweh Shai put you there, man. And at the time appointed, you're going to go from riches to rags, man. All right. And everything about you is going to be totally wiped out of the remembrance of this planet Earth, man. You're going to be ultimately deleted and annihilated. And after 1,000 years of slavery in the kingdom of heaven, man, we're going to have a huge bonfire, and we're going to burn every last Edomite that's on this planet Earth, man. And your memory and your existence is going to vanish like a bad dream. It says, "And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth." And that's the prophets, man. Shit, you even got the brother Yashawamba always brings up. You even got a third witness, which is your own kind, tongue falling upon you, man. All these different whistleblowers, all these other Edomites, man. That's privy to your agenda and your plans. Even they're coming out and speaking out against you, man. You got all these different medical doctors coming out against your C19er. How it was all bullshit. And you got, I'll try to show you, but even this article that was going into, even they're telling you how these devils are manipulating this bird flu. They're just like they did the 19er, they're cooking it up and making it be more and more transmissible. More and more, they're going to force it and make it to be able to go from human to from animal to human, which is literally impossible in nature. Hey, but like it says, you're wiser than Daniel, man. And the pride of thy heart has deceived thee. You know, and then it's all the will of Yahweh Shem Shah. He's putting his pride and his arrogance upon you. He's giving you the ability to tap into all these different sicknesses and these flus and these things, to manipulate them and add an extra amino acid to make it be more transmissible to people. And that's all really Yahweh Shem Shah. And he's giving you the ability to do it just so he can, raise you up, man, to turn your pride level up to the point now to where you feel like you are a God, but you're not a God. You're just a man. Scumbag. It says, and the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. And that's what Yahweh Shai is going to do, man. Because when Yahweh Shai comes, hey, all bets are off. And then everything that we've been spiritually and speaking prophetically, Yahweh Shai is going to manifest it physically when he comes back to stomp a mud hole in you, man. There's nothing that you can do about it. No matter, no amount of sorcery, no amount of witchcraft, no amount of artificial intelligence, no amount of nothing that you have to your disposal is going to stop Yahweh Shai from coming back and destroying you, man. It says, even him, who's the him? Esau, Edom, whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders. And that's all you have at your disposal, man. There's lying wonders and sorcery and witchcraft and the power to deceive. Well, guess what? You can't deceive and you can't manipulate, nor can you overturn Yahweh Shem Shai, man. All right? You're through out here. You're done. Let me read some of this shit, man. Look at this. It says ex-CDC director warns the bird flu could be the great pandemic, urges release of classified COVID docs, man. And he said some shit in here that I was saying earlier. He was saying this. He says, his name is Redfield. He said, it's obvious that the 19 was educated or taught how to infect humans via gain-of-function research by scientists at the you-know-what lab. It says, regarding gain-of-function, the doctor explained he's been calling for a moratorium on the research for years. I think it puts our world at a great risk. We have a risk of natural spillover, but there is a species barrier. I'm obviously most worried about bird flu right now. It takes 5 amino acid chains for it to be effectively infecting humans. See? And this is something that Esau has learned to tap into, man. See? He can tap into that type of shit with these different viruses to make them more and more transmissible. He has the gain of function technology, man. And now they can, let me show you this one, man. So we know that this flu, this bird, this devil, he's about to use this to be his next pandemic. And he's going to use it to be devastating, man. And it's going to be similar like effects of the 19er. It's going to affect people's lungs. It's going to give people all these adverse effects so that they can have the power to lock down everything again, man. But just like I said last week, even Bill Gates said, well, we believe the next pandemic is going to get everybody's attention, and this just might very well be the device they're going to use to implement that, man. See, let me show you this real fast. Let me show you what Elon Musk said, which you dumbass people thinking that Elon Musk is for the people. Hey, he's a damn demon too. He's part of the agenda as well. Where is that shit? Look at this. And I'm gonna get to these precepts on Esau bitch ass. It says Elon Musk says synthetic mRNA will change the world. We can turn humans into butterflies. You see, this devil is literally trying to play God, man. Matter of fact, let me get that. Let me read up now that I'm saying that. Yeah, let me read up. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 5. It says, remember ye not. Wait, here we go. Slacky. This is 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. And that's Esau. And what does the word perdition mean? The son of destruction, man. Here he's talking about with this whole bird flu, with this mRNA, man. It's nothing more but the will of this damn devil to play God on this planet Earth, man. But all it's really going to lead to is a destruction, man. That's why the scriptures tell you that this man is not stopped. There will be no flesh left to be saved, because he will literally destroy anything, man. Even this guy Noah Harari and the Klaus Schwabs and these futurists, man. They all have plans of a non-human futuristic post-human world, man. So where they're going to literally just kill all of you people and make man in their own image, make inorganic life forms and shit. Use artificial intelligence, growing people in laboratories with no souls and no spirits, man. Trying to transcend the common bounds of what the Most High has created. He's going to try to create this dystopian weirdo future, via his power, man. This is why we call this man the devil and Satan, man. You know? It says, who opposed and exalted himself above all that is called God. You hear that? You hear what I just read? Elon Musk says mRNA will change the world. We can turn humans into butterflies, man. See? That's him trying to oppose and exalt himself above all that is called God, man. Literally by trying to take over the creation of the Most High, which is everything on this planet Earth via his technology, via this mRNA. Nigga talk about he could turn human beings into butterflies because they're basically saying that they can use this mRNA to change your DNA and your genetic makeup, man. He can turn you from what the Most High made you with this shit and turn you into a butterfly, turn you into whatever the fuck they want to turn you into, man. See the goal and what Esau is truly really on, and it ain't no nigga with no red hair sitting down trying to establish this, man. It's the so-called white man, the red man, Esau Edom. All right? It says, who opposed him and exalted himself above all that is called God or that is worship, so that he, as God, sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. And that's what he's trying to do with this technology. And that's why Elon Musk just made this statement. Now, why do you think this nigga Elon's trying to put brain chips into you? It ain't to try to make everybody better and to make the lame to walk and the paraplegic to be able to move their arms. It's ultimately, we know what he's going to do with these brain chips, man. He's going to literally hijack your brain and control your stupid ass. They show you this in all the sci-fi movies, man. You know, they show you in that movie Upgrade. I forget the other one with the guy, what's his name? Hardcore Harry or whatever the hell his name was. You know, ultimately they don't put this technology in you to control your stupid ass, not to make your life better, not to let you transcend humanity and transcend what the Most High made, but to make you a working, creation of this damn devil Esau. It says, tech billionaire Elon Musk has continued sharing his enthusiasm for synthetic mRNA, writing on his X platform that the tech has incredible potential as a digital medicine. Responding to a post by liberal social, let me get to the point. It says, it's not the first time Musk has gone on record enthusing about how synthetic mRNA has the potential to change the world. According to Musk, synthetic mRNA is digital medicine that operates as a computer program capable of rewriting the human genome. Well, who the hell you think is going to be entering that code to control your human genome, man? It's this damn devil Esau Edom. It ain't some niggas with red hair, building all this shit. You see? I think there are going to be a lot of breakthroughs on the medical front, said Musk, particularly around synthetic mRNA. You can basically do anything with synthetic RNA, DNA. It's like a computer program because that's what your blood ultimately is, man. It's millions of code of information that the Most High has put within mankind. And now this devil was trying to go in with his own form of it to manipulate yours and make it his own, man. It's like a computer program. What the hell you think all this nanobots and shit that they put in all these people is? Nothing more than a computer program that they can control, that through frequency, when they put a certain frequency into it, they can make it do particular things, man. They can make it resemble certain diseases or heart attack or cancer or, a bird FLU, you know? It says, with effort that's not too crazy, you can probably stop aging. You can basically do anything. You can turn someone into a freaking butterfly if you want with the right DNA sequence. See? It says during the, see, man, so this guy, Elon Musk, he's one of these elites too, man. Don't get it twisted. Don't think he's your ally. He's against the globalists. This nigga is working hand in glove with the fucking elite, man. His fucking father and his family are a bunch of elites, man. Don't think because he brought Twitter, he's giving you free speech that he's all right, man. Hey, this dude's a demon too, man. Yeah, man. Think about it. You get some of these precepts cussing his ass out, man. Hey, because because this devil's about to go down, man. He knows he has but a short time. Hey, and we love speaking it into existence, man. You know. So he still got a whole lot to pay for, man. Hey, and those days are drawing nigh. All right, this is the book of Job, chapter 20, verse 4. It says, know this not of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. You see? The devil, he's on borrowed time, man. all of these dreams and all this technology that he has, all of this mRNA, DNA, you know, his plans, his agenda, it's all about to be shortly ended, man. You know, and when he starts to really to fill his belly and start to really get it popping, it's gonna end just like that, man. You know, it always stuck with me. Other Apostle Torah said, when he really starts to implement this shit, time is gonna go by real fast, man. That's just gonna happen quick. And he's going to receive a lot of objection. He's going to have a lot of people fighting against this shit. It's not going to go as smooth as, you know, he think it is. He thinks it's just going to go all according to plan. He has it all planned out. And ain't going to be no hiccups. And ain't going to be no, you know, no speed bumps in there. Hey, man, Lord going to put all type of monkey riches within your agenda. But he's going to only let it go so far, man. And your time to rule is very short, man. And you're already losing the battle. Everybody on this planet is against you. Everybody is against the small hats. Everybody is against America. Everybody is against Joe Biden. You know, everybody's against the American military. Everything that you got going on. And nobody is going along with it, man. All right? You're being exposed on every level. Everybody sees you for the monkey and the devil that you are. And it's not going to end well for you, man. It says, though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reacheth unto the clouds, yet he shall perish forever like his own dung. They which have seen him shall say, where is he? And this is why it makes no sense you stupid niggas are selling out to Esau. And well, we understand why, but it's to show you, you know, hey, it's futile, man. You're just selling out just for a little short moment of time to have a little bit of success here in this rundown, whack-ass world, man. Here it is, you selling out to get all this money that's eventually about to go completely to zero, man. So you're literally selling out for nothing. You're putting your trust in Esau and his system and his lies for nothing, man. It's all going to eventually, you know, go to zero, negative zero. All right? It says, he shall fly away as a dream and shall not be found. Yeah, he's going to fly away, man. Everything that he's established, everything that he's ever built, is all just going to one day just vanish, man. It's never going to be remembered. You're not going to, you know, live forever, and your memorial is going to be for all generations, man. It's just going to vanish away and disappear just like a fart in the wind, man. All this shit that you built, this whole United States, you know, all these different buildings and these monuments, your technology, you know, all your space rockets, you know, your universities, your statues, all of this so-called triumph that you achieved in the short time that you've been in power, is all just going to vanish away like a bad dream, man. It says, the eye which saw him shall see him no more, neither shall his place anymore behold him, which is what? Your rulership, man. Like I said, America, your places in history, it's not going to be able to hold you down anymore. It's all going to just be washed away, man. You see? It says, his children shall seek to please the poor, and his hands shall restore their goods. His bones are full of the sin of his youth, which shall lie down with him in the dust. Though wickedness be sweet in his mouth, though we hide it under his tongue, though he spare it and forsook it not, but keep it still within his mouth. Right, all these, you know, these secret agendas, he's out here lying, saying that we're not going to do this, we're not doing that. You know it's a blatant goddamn lie. You still have the same agendas going on, man. You're still going to try to establish a new world order, enslave humanity. Now they're talking about, I don't know if you brothers noticed, now they're talking about, they're going to stop saying the word CBDCs, but give it a different name. But it's the same shit, man. Because why? Because people are catching on. People are waking up to his bullshit, you know? The Lord is making Esau bare. You can't hide yourself anymore. See? It says, yet his meat and his bowels is turned. It is the gall of asp within him. He hath swallowed down riches, and he shall vomit them up again. The Most High shall cast him out of his belly. So everything that you stole, all of your rape, robbery, and murder, man, your stealing of natural resources, your control of this earth, everything that you stole, even the identity of who the true biblical Israelites are, man. Everything that you have stolen, all of the riches, all of the gold, all of the jewels, all of the fancy titles. You got the monarchy over there in London, England. You're gonna lose all of that shit, man. Everything that you have taken by ill-gotten gain, you're gonna give it all up, man. You're gonna spew it all up, and you're gonna give it back unto the rightful men of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, man. All right. Let me finish this. It says, he shall suck the poison of asp, the viper's tongue shall slay him. He shall not see the rivers, the floods, the brooks of honey and butter. Right, you're not going to establish a new world order. No, you're not going to continue to live in the lap of luxury and be in a position of power. You're not going to see your new world order come to full fruition, man. All right? You're not going to ride off into the sunset. You're not going to establish your own Elysium and rule over this planet Earth and all, for eternity, or establish your rulership, man. It says, that which he have labored for, he shall restore, and shall not swallow it down. According to his substance shall the restitution be, and he shall not rejoice therein. And what's the restitution? It's the whole planet Earth, man. Because you have the whole planet Earth into your control, man. You control all resources, all nations, all people, all lands, all authority. You're going to give all of that up, man. All right? And that's what you have to give up, you know? Your restitution is going to be the whole planet Earth, the fatness of the earth, as which was your blessing that you received, man. And you're going to give it all back up. And you're going to give it unto its rightful owners, who are the 12 tribes of Israel, man. All right? Look at this. This is the book of James, chapter 5, verse 1. It says, go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you. Who's the rich man? Esau, man. All right? How, you rich man? Like I said, like I was just reading in Job, everything that he has, he's about to give it all back up, man. All of the riches, the rulership, the dominion, you know, being the hunk of the earth, you know, having the dominion over all these different nations, having, you know, his face on the money, having the power over the economy, you know, having control over the seas. This nigga even controls airspace, man, to a certain extent. He has power over airspace, man. He's gonna give all of this up, man. All of the riches, all the shit that you have stolen. The Rothschilds, you know, these super, the global elite, man. All of these trillions and billions of dollars you have at your disposal to do all of these nefarious and wicked agendas is all gonna be snatched away from you, man. All right? And it says, hallelujah, because, hey, the misery is coming upon you, man. It's already happening to a certain extent. You're already weary in the multitude of your sort, you know. All of your soothsayers, they're all discombobulated. They're all frustrated, you know. You're not getting the same answers that you used to get from Satan when you used to call on him. Now all the people are waking up to your bullshit. You're seeing all these uproars of the people. You know, people don't want to take your C19 jabs. People are going to buck up when you bring this bird flu shit. You know, people are pissed off at the economy. Everywhere you look, everybody is just cussing out the powers that be. You know, and everybody is waking up to the fact that these global elites have a wicked and nasty agenda that they don't want no part of, man. And everybody is coming out against you. Why the hell do you think they want to ban TikTok? It ain't because you're worried about the Chinese doing bullshit. It's because everybody is on TikTok cussing you the hell out. Everybody is, you know, is starting to think for themselves. Everybody is starting to believe that all these so-called sea theories are actually not sea theories at all, but facts, man. And ultimately, people are coming across the words of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. People are hearing the true prophet speak. Now, whether they believe in everything that we have to say, they know that a lot of the things that we are saying are true. You know, especially when we're linking it with biblical prophecy, and then on top of that, now you're coming with such passion and trying to ban the Bible. It only further confirms that the Bible, something that's within the scriptures, has to be true. All right, Salaki. And that's why you're trying to constantly trying to get the men of the Lord off of the YouTube, and you're trying so hard to censor free speech, man, because you're losing the information more. And it's ultimately the spirit of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua that is manifesting this truth, and he's bringing all the things that were in darkness to the light, man. Let's see if I can get that real fast. Shit. All right. This is Luke chapter 12, verse 2. For there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed. And what is Esau's ultimate power source? Was secrecy, man. To keep things hidden from the light, keeping things from his secret agendas from being publicly known to the people. Now he would put it what they call it, hide it in plain sight. But now it's being manifest openly, man. It says, for there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, neither hid that shall not be known. Therefore, whatsoever ye have spoken in darkness shall be heard in the light, and that which ye have spoken in the ear and closet shall be proclaimed upon the housetop. And that's where you see Esau's, that's where he's at, man. All these different agendas, all of his, secret agendas, his alphabet groups, his Illuminati. Now all this shit is out in the open. It's a common household name. And now people are starting to put it together that these things that he's been doing in dark are actually really true. All right? So it says what? James 5:1, go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you. Your riches are corrupted, and your garments are moth-eaten. Your gold and silver is cankered, and the rust of them shall be a witness against you, and shall eat your flesh as it were fire. Ye have heaped treasure together for the last days, you see? So everything that you got, you're going to have to give it all up because you got it by ill-gotten means, man. Everything that you have, you stolen. Here it is, the Lord, he gave you your portion. He gave you your own plot of land. But what did you do? You went and you coveted after everybody else's land. You stole everybody else's natural resources, man. Why the hell you think you're over there in Asia right now, amongst those so-called Arab-speaking countries, man? Over there pillaging and setting up shop to take their resources, to take the oil. Why the hell you think you went to China? You went to all these different places around the world with your military, man? Because you went and you stole and you reaped, you stole every goddamn thing that you have. So all of your riches, all of your gold and your garments, everything that you have is literally stolen, man. How the hell you think you got America in your possession? You stole it from the Native American Indians, man. You didn't get this land fair and square. You came here, you manipulated, you broke treaties, you raped, you robbed, and you stole this land, man. And then you kicked the indigenous people out and called them fucking illegal immigrants, man. And that's been your MO all around the world. Everywhere you go, you rape, you steal, you pillage, and you corrupt, man. If you want somebody's resources, you'll stay in economic hitman. You'll put in puppet leaders. You'll call, you'll destabilize that country. You're even destabilizing America right now. With all these protests you see going on at these colleges, that's all being done by design because he's ultimately trying to destabilize America just like he destabilized all these other countries. In order to do what? To put in a wicked power structure, man. That's why you're trying to do away with, all these unrighteous decrees. You're trying to do away with free speech. Eventually, he's gonna try to do away with your right to bear arms, man. He's gonna do away with the whole Constitution so that he can destabilize Babylon the Great, America, to make it to be what he wanted to be, the land of the slaves and the digital slave, man, with a charagma in your right hand or in your forehead, man. Where he can control, whether you coming or going. He can control whether you can buy or sell, whether you can get on the train, whether you could get on the internet, whether you can even have an opinion, man. He's literally trying to put himself in a position of power like that, man. So everything that he got, it's all gotten by ill-gotten gains, man. And that's why it's not going to end well for you. That's why such a great judgment is coming upon Esau. It says, behold, the hire of the laborers who have reaped down your fields, which is kept back by fraud, crieth. Who's that? Us here in America, man. Mainly the tribes, but even these American citizens, man. These people were tired. These people were bugged out. They're burnt, man. They're pissed. Because everything that you do is it's all in wickedness, man. It's all to destabilize. It's all to, to stick it to the poor man, It says it's kept back by fraud. Look, everybody working all this, here it is, they ain't even supposed to take taxes out of your check. They still do the shit anyway. You see the fucking debt cloud, they say that every single American citizen owes like a ridiculous amount of money, man. Like I said, everything that you do gets taxed, man. When you buy the stupid ass products, you get taxed. Everything here is just to defraud you, man. Nobody ain't getting no fair shake here. Everything that happens here is his ways are always grievous, man. And that's why now the people are pissed off. That's why everybody is protesting. That's why people, are very disgruntled at the way that things are going. That's why they're talking about voting for Donald Trump. But little do they know, Nero's about to turn to the biggest goddamn dictator and fucking cruel one you people are ever going to see, man. And mainly he's going to start coming up against, oh, here it is, you dumb niggas voted for Biden. Here it is, you think you're going to get a better deal by voting for Trump, and he's going to turn to a bigger tyrant and a bigger, dictator than Biden wants to be, man. He already talking about putting people to death for anti-Semitism, man. Putting your head in the guillotine for anybody that speaks anything against anti-Sem. We know that Nero burnt down Rome, and who did he blame it on? The Christians, the Israelites, man. And you don't think when he's getting power, he's going to come and do something like that again? Better wake the hell up, man. Hey, your only vote and your only faith should be in Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. It says, and the cries of them which have reaped are entered into the ears of the Lord of Sabaoth. And that's not the Lord of the Sabbath, General Yahan, right? It says, ye have lived in pleasure on the earth and been wantons. Talking about Esau, he's been very undisciplined, man. He hasn't been fair and righteous, you know. He's been very wanton, very undisciplined, ultimately undisciplined against Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You know, wax very proud. Ye have nourished your hearts as in the day of slaughter. Ye have condemned and killed the just. And who's the just? The Israelites, man. From the moment he set foot here onto the Americas, Central and South America, all you did was destroy the just. You know? You raped, you robbed, you stole, you lied, you corrupted. That's all that you do, man. Look at our people now. They're under your vibration. They're all corrupted. They're all wicked, man. They think that they're so desensitized to wickedness that it's a commonplace, man. They don't have no problem with seeing wickedness going on. But when you try to preach righteousness and act righteous, that's weird. That's offensive. That's taboo now. See? So your whole vibration and your whole stench is on all these people out here, man. See? And you killed the just, man. And you plan on continuously killing the just now that you got these anti-Sem laws in place. Who are you ultimately going to use it to come after is the prophets and the men of the Lord, man. And the true believers in Yahweh Shem Yahushua. It says, be patient, therefore, brethren, until the coming of the Lord. Behold, the husbandman. See, that's what we got to do. We got to be patient and wait upon the Lord. We know eventually what Esau is going to do. We know he's coming down with this great wrath. We know his plans and his agendas and what he's ultimately trying to do. How he's trying to defile the elect of Yahweh Shem Yahushua and upset prophecy. We know he's bringing in this new world order. He's going to try to make it to where, you know, he can break our will and get us to, you know, bow down and worship him as a God, and to deny Yahweh Shem Yahushua, to lose hope, to lose patience, and feel as if our only outlet and our only world to salvation is through him. But he said we got to be patient. He says what? Be patient, therefore. I mean, we got to suffer this bullshit, man. And that's why, you know, brothers been going in lately like, look, man, we're about to enter into some very troubling times, man. Everything that we've been talking about and prophesying and warning you about is about to become a reality soon, man. You know, we're about to have to be out here as pilgrims on the earth. We're about to have to fully detach from this man's system and totally trust in Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. We're living in a time where he's about to collapse this dollar, bring in these CBDCs, man. There's a lot of talk in the background of a lot of banks collapsing, man. You know, a lot of these investors saying that, look, they've been kicking the can down the road for so long. Now it's finally time where they can't do that anymore. Right? We know he's about to bring in more lockdowns. He's about to start making it to where if you don't bow down and take the new V, if you don't do what he tells you to do, he's going to start to restrict you. I did a lesson on that. Now with this whole new, what the WHO was trying to do with this, when they bring in this bird flu shit, they're going to start saying, look, if you don't take the medication for that bird flu shit, they're going to have the power through WHO to lock you in your house, to keep you on house arrest, to put a house arrest bracelet on your ankle and lock you in your house until you take what they tell you to take. You won't be able to work. You won't be able to go out of your house. You're going to be on indefinite house arrest, or you can be arrested, man. So they're going to start getting real draconian with it, and they already know the people who are against it. They already know the people who's going to resist. They already know that a lot of people are not going to take it. So now they're going to take it to measures to give to the WHO to say, well, look, if you don't take it now, we just lock you in your house. You can't leave, man. Right? So they're going to start making things be very, very, very more draconian, to where, you know, we're going to have to totally detach and trust in Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Oh, you don't have your, just like they did with the 190. That was just a test run. But this time, they're really going to say, if you ain't got it, you can't come in the store. We need full-blown proof that you have it. Otherwise, get out of the store. You're a walking, you're a liability. you can be, you can get people infected, blah, 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 blah. That's how far they're about to take it. So we definitely got to be what? We got to be patient, therefore, brethren, until the coming of the Lord. Behold, the husbandman waited for the precious fruit of the earth, and have long patience for it, until he receive the early and latter rain. Be ye also patient, establish your hearts, for the coming of the Lord draweth nigh. You see? So we're gonna have to be patient, man. We're gonna have to really ride all hell that Esau is about to bring. But we know that his end is not. We know it's not gonna end well for this devil, man. So we just have to be patient, because his punishment is coming. He's not gonna escape, man. And Yahushua got all things set up for this damn devil to go down. All right? So let me get this. This is Lamentations 4:21. It says, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. And what's that cup? Slavery, man. Like I said, a judgment. It's all going to pass over unto Esau. He's not going to go unpunished, man. All right? He's been living free and judgment-free ever since Cain, man. Hey, but the Lord been letting him rack up all of this wickedness, all of this iniquity. He had to fulfill all of this wickedness, man. Until the day, that's why when the judgment comes, it's going to hit so hard on this devil, man. And he's not going to escape it. All right? It says, so the cup is going to pass through unto thee, man. Hey, that slavery is coming for you. And the punishment. And we're going to get our hands on you. We're going to whip your back. We're going to put you in slavery. We're going to throw you in pits. All right? We're going to sell you across the seas. We're going to throw you off the boat and feed you to sharks. We're going to dash your little ones against the stone. Hey, as you reap what you sow, man. And double unto you for what you have done unto us, man. It says, thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked. The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. You see, our punishment is almost up, and your punishment is just beginning, man. It says he will no more carry thee away into captivity. So you're not gonna carry us away into captivity anymore, man. This is our last captivity that we're gonna have to serve here. Is here in Babylon the Great, man. After this is gonna come the kingdom, new bodies, a dominion, a rulership, a kingdom, crowns, glory, power, immortality, righteousness, and guess what? We're going to receive our inheritance, which is the backside of you heathens, man. We're going to get all you heathens. We're going to get you for what you have done unto us, man. All right, we're going to put you in slavery. We're going to whip your back. You're going to build up our kingdom. You're going to be mowing our lawn, picking our grapes, making our tending to our vineyards, man. Washing our feet, cooking our meals, man. All right? And we're going to have the dominion. We're going to have the rulership, man. And Esau, Edom, you can forget about it. You're going to get the shit beat out of you for 1,000 years, man. And we're going to put you in the field, and you're going to be working, all right? From sundown to can't see from can't see in the morning to can't see at night. And the only rest you're going to get is going to be on the Shabbat, man. And I pray that Yahweh should be outside, put some type of stipulation in to where you can't even get rest on that day, man. I'm just speaking as a man. I hope you make it to where, you receive absolutely no mercy, man. Because you didn't give us no mercy, man. So you don't deserve no fucking mercy. All right? It says, he will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. You see, the Lord's going to visit your iniquity, which is what? Your sin upon sin upon sin. Hey, and your tab is reached all the way up into the heavens, man. So you got absolute hell to pay, man. Hey, we know that the Lord is a terrible to fall into the hands of the Lord, man. Look at what the Lord did unto us, man. And you think you're going to go unpunished? Oh, let me get that real fast, man. Look at this. Never Esau, you're through. All right? Hey, and I don't give a damn how many of these niggas out here trying to cape for Esau, talking about he ain't the white man and Esau can't be saved. No, he cannot, man. He ain't going to be saved, and he's not going to be saved, man. And all you niggas who want to hop in the way of Esau when his judgment comes, hey, man, but you ain't going to do that in the kingdom, but, man, you ain't saving this damn devil, man. You're not going to, try to get him out of his iniquity or his visitation or his iniquity, man. He's going to be punished, man. Ultimately, you get this. This is Wisdom of Solomon. This is Wisdom of Solomon 12:20. For if thou didst punish the enemies of thy children and condemn to death with such deliberation, giving them time and place whereby they might be delivered from their malice. And what does Scripture say about Esau? Even in the land of uprightness will he not learn righteousness, man. So it's nothing that you can do for this devil, man. He's inept. He's incapable of doing righteousness, man. He's incapable of doing good. But you got niggas that want to save Esau, man. Unbelievable. Oh, the white man could be saved. Man, shut the fuck up with all that bullshit, man. The Lord said that you cannot, how's it go? You cannot take a bad thing and make it good, so to speak. I know I'm butchering that scripture, man. But you niggas want to save the wicked. You want to save Esau Edom, man. You ain't going to save this nigga. All you niggas that want to save him, make you die to death. It says, giving them time and place whereby they might be delivered from their malice. And Esau don't have no excuse, man. Even going back into the time of Cain and Abel, he grew up in the house of the righteous, man. He knew what was the righteous and right sacrifice to give. What did he do? He sacrificed some fucking fruit, man. So he knew what was the right thing to do, but he didn't do it anyway, man. And then on top of that, here it is. He knew what was the right thing to sacrifice. He deliberately disobeyed and said, I don't give a fuck. And then on top of that, he murdered his brother. Why? Because his deeds was righteous and his was wicked, man. And this is the guy that 2/3 some of you bugged out Israelite niggas all of a sudden now saying the white man can be saved is trying to save, man. Lord gonna destroy you niggas, man. It says, with how Wisdom of Solomon 12:21. With how great circumspection didst thou judge thine own sons, unto whose fathers thou hast sworn and made covenants of good promises. So here it is. We're the Lord's chosen people, and we went off. We got our ass whooped, man. But all of a sudden, Esau gets a pass. These heathen gets a pass. I don't think so, man. Hey, the Lord is fair and the Lord is righteous, man. It says, therefore, whereas thou dost chasten us, thou scourges our enemies 1,000 times more, to the intent that when we judge, we should carefully think of thy goodness, and when we ourselves are judged, we should look for mercy. You see? So, hey, our enemies are going to get it, man. All right? Hey, we got to remember, at the end of the day, the Lord made us go off as a nation just so he can show us the full scope of good and evil, man. You know? But, hey, but you know, hey, these heathens, man, forget about it. They're through. Hey, they're going to get every single lash and every piece of vengeance that they're going to get upon them that they deserve, man. It says, he will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. And what is the wages of sin? Death, man. And Esau, you ain't finna get away with a goddamn thing, man. You know? We know what's coming, and we can't wait. So like I said, just go ahead and do what you're going to do, because we already know what the end result is going to be. All right? You ain't stopping nothing. This is Jeremiah chapter 49, verse 10. But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. You see? Now we know who you are. The cat is out of the bag, man. Now we know through the Spirit, we know who you are according to the Bible. We know that you're the wicked. We know that we know your judgment. We know what the Lord has in store for you. We know exactly how your chapter ends, man. And we can't wait. And guess what? We're gonna have a hand in it as well. Remember, the Lord's gonna give us the neck of all of our enemies, and you're our number one enemy. So you don't think the Lord is going to be like, oh, well, you can't have Esau, but nah, man. We want Esau up front in numero uno, man. Put that nigga at the front of the line. It says, his seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not. Leave thy fatherless children, I will preserve them alive, and let thy widows trust in me. For thus saith Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, behold, those whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunken, and that was us. All right? You know, we had to drink of that cup of slavery. We had to pay for our iniquities and trespasses. We drank of it. But it says what? It says, and art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? You're not gonna go unpunished. You will be punished. Like I just read, the Lord's gonna visit your iniquity, man. It says, thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it. And in the margin, they got Obadiah the 16th chapter. Let's see what that says real quick. Well, I know what Obadiah says, but I don't want to read all of it. But we know what Obadiah says, man. That's the ultimate Esau slayer scripture, man. It's only one book, but it's a powerful book, man. And that's something that Esau don't want to touch with a 10-foot pole, is the book of Obadiah, man. Because it goes in. It lets you know exactly, you know, a huge part of the judgment that Esau is going to receive. And it shows you in the book of Obadiah that you're going to receive it at the hands of all 12 tribes, man. All right? Look at this. When you read, like in the margin, it says, Obadiah, the struggle that began in the womb between twin brothers, Esau and Jacob. It says, eventuates in a struggle between their respective descendants, the Edomites and the Israelites. For the Edomites' stubborn refusal to aid Israel, first during the time of wilderness wandering, and later during the time of invasion, they are roundly condemned by Obadiah. See, this little known this little prophet describes their crimes, tries their case, and pronounces their judgment total destruction. So look, so even these scholars know that that's Esau's end. It's total destruction, man. Total destruction. And Obadiah wasn't lying, man. Look at this. It says, the pride of thine, Obadiah 1:3, the pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Like I was mentioning earlier, the pride of this devil, man. All right, the pride. That's why he resembles. That's why his what they call it, his animal sign is the eagle, man. And you ain't never had no so-called Negroes ever represent themselves as the eagle in history. So it's no way in hell that Esau Edom is the so-called black man with red hair. You flunkies, man. It says, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy, you know what's funny? Some little information about the eagle. You know what the bald eagle does, and it kind of reminds me of Esau and how he, how he fell, but he came back. When you a bald eagle, they live to be like 80 years. They live long lives, like 80 years old. But when an eagle becomes like 40 years old, you know what he has to do? His beak becomes real weak. So what he has to do is either he can die or he'll crack his beak on a hard rock for like 150 days. He'll pluck out all of his feathers, and then once his beak grows back, he'll tear out all of his talons because they're no longer sharp and dull. And then after another 150 days, his beak will go back, his feathers will go back, and all of his talons will go back, and he'll have another 40 years to live a full, healthy, powerful life, man. You see, you can't tell me that ain't Esau either, man. And that's a bad representation of what the eagle does, how it represents how Esau fits in the scriptures, man. You see? That, he can literally revitalize and be reborn, after 40 years, man. I thought that was a interesting tidbit of information about the bald eagle, man. It says, though I exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord. All right? I don't want to go too far, and I want to finish this, but yeah, man, we already know about Obadiah and how it goes into Esau's, like I said, Obadiah found Esau totally guilty on all crimes, and his judgment is total destruction, man. All right, let me go back to where I was. It says, for I have sworn by myself, saith Yahweh, by Shem Yahushai, that Bosra, which is the chief city of Edom, which is spiritually America today. America is likened unto modern day Bosra, man. That Bosra shall become a desolation, a reproach, a waste, and a curse. And who is the people of the Most High's curse? Esau Edom, man. And guess what? This precious America, Babylon the Great, spiritually Basra, spiritually Sodom and Egypt, Babylon the Great, this place is cursed, man, because it's under the rulership of the people of the Most High's curse, and that's why that curse of nuclear destruction is going to fall down upon this place, man. So that whole God bless America bull jive is BS, man. It's not prophetic, all right? This place is cursed. And everybody that's going to be left here on the soils of America outside of the elect of the 12 tribes of Israel that's going to be taken up in the chariots when this place is nuclearly annihilated will be cursed, man. How you like that? It says, where was it? Oh, yeah, it says, a reproach, a waste, and a curse, and all the cities thereof shall be perpetual waste, because it's going to be nuclearly annihilated, man. Nobody's ever going to dwell here again. It says, for lo, I will, I have heard a rumor from Yahweh, an ambassador is sent unto the heathen, saying, gather ye together and come against her, rise up to the battle. That's what you see happening right now, this Third World War, man. That's why you see these BRICS nations being formalized. A lot of those nations in Africa are allowing China to set up shop. You got some of those South American countries like China and Russia set up shop, bring in their military to use training. Anybody believe they're setting up nuclear strategic positions? You see everybody is rising up against the West, man. And eventually even your own allies are going to tuck tail and turn on you, and they're going to burn this whole America with fire, man. And that's how it's going to be perpetual waste. And this is why the Lord is gathering these nations to battle against America. And you're not going to win this war, Esau. I can guarantee you that, man. You're not going to win this time. All right? But you ain't won a war in a long goddamn time. But you definitely ain't going to win this third world war. That's the war where you're going to be totally destroyed. It says, for lo, I will make thee small among the heathen and despised among men. And it says the nations. And you are being despised, man. Who was that? China right now just said, had a meeting where they said America's not even fit to be in the position of leadership. You're not fit to be at the head and the summit and the top of all nations anymore, man. And they look at Biden, they look at your military, they look at America as a whole. This place is just not fit to be in any fit on the leaderboard, man. The people here are the most obese on the planet. The goddamn kids can't even fucking read. They can't even, most of these Gen Z kids in these elementary schools, they can't even read at their appropriate grade level, man. They can't even fucking, you know, put a full sentence together. They're all stupid. They're all dumbed down. The people are obese. You know, men want to be women. Women want to be men. You know, everybody, how you doing? All right, you too. You know, everybody is all weakened. Everybody's all fagged out, man. This place is completely ripe for the taking, and it's not that beacon of power, and it's not that old, you know, the picture of Uncle Sam. You ain't that no more, man. You're a nation in decline. You're as weak as women, and you're despised amongst these nations, man. It says, thy terribleness hath deceived thee, and the pride of thine heart, O thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock. See, that's the same thing that Obadiah called you, man. Referring to you as that old eagle, man. See? That old Caucasian, that cave dweller, man. It says, thy terribleness have deceived thee. Yeah, that pride, man. Because hey, America ain't what it used to be. Its military ain't what it used to be, man. Its military is weakened. The numbers are low. The military installations are weak. You know, the fighter jets suck. You know, they still got a pretty powerful, on paper, military, but the force, the people and the manpower behind it, they're all feeble and weak, man. They're all pussified, all right? It says, O thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, and holdest the height of the hill, though thou shouldest make thy nest as high as the eagle, I will bring thee down from thence, saith Yahweh, you see? And so it's only a matter of time before you're taken out, before the Lord finally visits you, man. Totally sweeps the rug from under you. All right? It says, also Edom shall be a desolation. It didn't say Edom shall receive salvation. Esau will be forgiven. It doesn't say nowhere in the scriptures that Esau is going to receive salvation or mercy. But it says what? Edom shall become a desolation. You know what it means to be a desolation? That means to be completely destroyed, man. All right? It says, everyone that goeth by it shall be astonished and shall hiss at all the plagues thereof. And what are the plagues? Missiles, you know, the fallen state of Babylon the Great. I told you that in Revelation 18, that these nations are going to cry and weep when they see the smoke of her burning, because they're not going to be able to get filthy rich off of this whore anymore, man. It says, as in the overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah and the neighboring cities thereof, in which America is spiritually known as Sodom and Gomorrah. You can read that in the book of Revelation. And the neighboring cities thereof, saith Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, no man shall abide there, neither shall the Son of Man dwell in it. See? This place is going to be completely annihilated and destroyed, man. All right? Let's get this Ezekiel 35, man. All right? This is what Esau has to look forward to. This is what we're literally watching take place as we speak. Every day that goes by, we're seeing more and more of this come to pass, man. All right? See, Ezekiel chapter 35, verse 2, it says, moreover, the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it, which is who? Esau, Edom, man. You're Mount Seir, all right? And say unto it, thus saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee. It didn't say the Lord, I am with thee, I will forgive you, Esau. All of a sudden, now I love you, Esau. It's nowhere in the scriptures, man. So you following these stupid Israelite groups tell you that the Lord loves Esau now and he hates Jacob. The niggas is lying, man. They're bugged out. They're retarded, man. They're false prophets. Don't believe them. It says, I am against it, and say unto it, thus saith the, I read that. I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. See? And in the margin it says a desolation and a waste. I just read that in Jeremiah the 49th chapter, man. So this is a constant reoccurring theme with the Lord and Edom and Mount Seir or Basra or anything that's referred to Esau is always followed up with desolation and judgment. The Lord says he's going to stretch his hand out upon you, man. All right? And I will make thee most desolate, and I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate. Same thing I just read in Jeremiah. So Jeremiah and Ezekiel at one point saw the same vision as concerning Esau, man. Edom. All right? They're going to become a complete desolation, man. And I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, that thou shalt know that I am Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. See, because Esau, the last thing on his mind is that this is going to come to pass. He think he has a way to Euro-step prophecy. He has a way that he's going to, figure out the Most High and use his CERN and use technology, use artificial intelligence, to do whatever he can do, open up portals to try to, create a bathtub time machine, try to go back in time and try to stop the Most High's judgment, which is impossible, man. Like I said, your fate is already sealed, nigga. It says, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred. You know what perpetual means? That means non-stop, continuous, man. But here it is. Esau has a perpetual hatred for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. But you got so-called Negroes and Latinos and Native Americans that want to save a nigga that has perpetual hatred for you, man. You are about as dumb as they get, man. All right? And this devil ain't never going to love you. It tells you here he has a perpetual hatred. And ain't never going to stop, man. Esau's going to hate you niggas until the missiles drop, man. All right? And he's about to show his hatred for you when he brings in this New World Order, which one of the slogans of the New World Order is expect no mercy. And you know that's mainly aimed at you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. And has shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity and in the time that their iniquity had an end. And what did he do? Esau helped forward the affliction, man. Like I said, Esau, he didn't set it up to where, he caused our dead bodies to be put in graves. He never came out and told you that you're the chosen people of the Most High. He came here and gave you false identities. He gave you idols to follow. He turned your women into whores and a slut. He gave your women feminism. He's trying to turn your little boys. He's trying to feminize your young men. Turn men into women and women into men. Turn our women into sluts and whores and trots and 304s. Turn you men into effeminate drag queen cross-dressing. He gave you rap music. He gave you everything at your disposal to literally destroy yourself and to keep you constantly at odds against your Yahweh Shai. But you love you some Esau, man. You niggas are absolutely out of your fucking minds, man. This man is not to be loved, but to be hated, man. And just because we hate him, that don't mean we're gonna go and do something violent, man. You can hate something, that don't mean you gotta take up violence or do anything physical against it. To hate something just means you have a strong dislike for something, man. All right? But Esau hates you, nigga, but he actually does physical things that go along with it, man. So who's the real hater? Who's the real terrorist, man? It's this nigga, all right? It says, therefore, as I live, saith the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, I will prepare thee unto blood. Here, the Lord will prepare Esau unto blood, but he can be saved, man. Here it is, all this prophecy about Esau being made desolate. The Lord's going to destroy his cities. He's going to be most desolate. He's going to prepare blood unto him, but all of a sudden, somehow, some way, he's going to save 1 or 2, 3 Edomites at the end when all is said and done. Get the fuck out of here, man. You're not going to find that anywhere in the scriptures, man. It says, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. Right, Esau loved to play the victim, man. Look at him, here it is, he's over there committing genocide against those Palestinians. Now, he's over here facing protests and backlash and people talking shit, and he's all up in arms, he's playing the victim. Now he's the most oppressed, now he's in danger, now everybody's after him, but he's literally over there blowing up men, women, and children under rubble of buildings and shooting civilians while they're crossing, trying to get out of Dodge, but he's the most oppressed, he's catching all the hell. Fuck, give me a fucking break, man. Show you that this man's a complete fucking hypocrite, man. Right? And that's why, hey, the blood is going to pursue him, man. And that's why we are going to get our hands, and you are going to be avenged for all the bullshit that you've done, and you're not going to be protected, man. There's nowhere in the scriptures where the true Israelites will be protected by the whole world and have laws passed to protect them from people talking shit, protect them to have anti-hate laws. There's nowhere in the scriptures that the true Israelites will have that kind of protection, man. They said that we will be a proverb and we will be a byword and we will be hated of all nations, man. That's okay. That's why in the kingdom, hey, man, hey, this little protection that you got from the powers that be, you ain't going to have that in our kingdom, man. When Yahweh Shai comes back, that shit ain't going to stop him or stop us from putting a foot up your ass, man. You're not going to have no protection from, what's that shit called? the ADL. You're not gonna have the United States of America to come to your aid and pass bills and unrighteous decrees to protect you from the ass whooping that Yahweh Shai is gonna bring you, man. Ain't none of that gonna exist, man. That barrier ain't gonna be there. We're gonna get our hands on you and we're gonna whoop ass, man. We're gonna punish you. We're gonna execute the judgment that is written. It says, thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate. There it is again. And cut off from it him that passeth out and him that returneth. And I will fill his mountains with his slain men, and thy hills and in thy valleys, and in all thy rivers shall they fall that are slain with the sword. And I will make thee perpetual desolations, and thy city shall not return. See? Hey, this is your last hoorah, man. And when this place falls, everything that goes along with it, your memorial, your memory, all of your stats, your highlights, it's all gonna just be drifting on the memory, man. Ain't nobody gonna remember that shit. It ain't gonna stand the test of time, man. It says, I will make thee perpetual desolations, and thy city shall not return, and ye shall know that I am Yahweh. All right? Because thou hast said, these two nations and these two countries shall be mine, and we will possess it, whereas the Lord was there, talking about the northern and southern kingdom, man. And you are in possession of the Holy Land right now, which are trying to get complete dominance over it by doing that ethnic cleansing that you're over there doing. But, you know, that was all prophesied. We know that he didn't have to be in that land for a set time. But mainly, what you did was you possessed the northern and the southern kingdom, both tribes of Israel here in Babylon the Great, and you possessed it as if you know, as if you couldn't be told or you were never going to be dealt with for it, you know. And I will possess it, whereas the Lord was there. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord Yahweh, I will even do according to thine anger, and according to thine envy which thou hast used out of thy hatred against them, and I will make myself known among them when I have judged thee. Right, when the Lord finally judge you, man, he's going to raise up the true children of Israel, man. And he's going to make it plain. He's going to make it seen. He's going to make it known who was his true people, man. All right, and we're going to look down upon you with the disgust and the baseness that you truly deserve, man. All right? And thou shalt know that I am Yahweh, and that I have heard all thy blasphemies, which thou hast spoken against the mountain of Israel, saying, they are laid desolate, they are giving us to consume. Right, man. And that's how you feel. And you did that, man. You really felt like, look, Lord ain't gonna do nothing. I got his people. I'm gonna whoop these niggas' ass. I'm gonna do whatever I want to them. I'm gonna lie to them. I'm gonna slay them. I'm gonna pray against them. I'm gonna make them abort their babies, man. I'm gonna feed them pork. I'm gonna give them all these idols to worship. You know, I'm gonna give them the other white meat, JC, to worship. I'm gonna give them false philosophies, man. All right, I'm gonna tell them they're Africans. I'm gonna tell them they're black. I'm gonna tell them they're Mexican. I'm gonna tell them they're all this bullshit, man. I'm gonna tell them all these lies. There's nothing that the Lord ain't gonna do about it, man. All right. You got Noah Harari talking about the God of the Bible is fake news, and we can, you know, all this pride and bullshit you niggas been talking. Hey, it's all gonna come back to bite you in the ass at the end of the day, man. It says, thus with your mouth ye have boasted against me, and have multiplied your words against me. I have heard them. Yeah, Noah Harari, like I was just saying. Oh, the Bible is fake news. Well, we don't have to fear him. We can make it rain if he wants to make it rain. You know, now we are gods. Now we're going to take the Most High's creation, and we're going to do what we want. And Lord heard all of your blasphemies, man. All of your shit talking. All of that cash money shit you damn devils have been talking. The Lord hears it all, man. There's no place where the Lord, you know, that you can hide from Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. He knows all and sees all, and he hears all of your bullshit, man. That's why we can't wait till the day when he sends Yahweh Shai back to ultimately to knock your teeth out of your mouth, man. To break your teeth. To, you know, to get your ass, man. It says, as thou didst rejoice at the inheritance of the house of Israel, because it was desolate, so will I do unto thee. Right, and we're going to clown and we're going to mock when your ass is desolate, man. And we're going to cheer, we're going to clap. Hey, it's going to tell you that in Revelations, man. When the Lord destroys Babylon, it says, rejoice over her, you holy your prophets and prophets, man. For the Lord has avenged you on her, man. Hey, so we're going to party, we're going to dance, just like you devils did. What's that, in the book of Lamentations? Let's see if I can find that, man. Is this the perfection of beauty? Y'all send gifts to one another. Y'all praise. Y'all dance. Y'all got jiggy with it when we was desolate, when we got destroyed. So therefore, we're gonna dance and party at your downfall, man. See, so the Lord is fair, man. And that's why, hey, we can't wait, man. Here we go. This is Lamentations chapter 2, verse 16. I'll start at 15. Lamentations 2:15. All that pass by and clap their hands at thee, they hiss and wag their head at the daughter of Jerusalem, saying, is this the city that men call the perfection of beauty, the joy of the whole earth? All thine enemies have opened their mouth against thee. They hiss and gnash the teeth. They say, we have swallowed her up. Certainly this is the day we looked for. We have found it. We have seen it. You niggas dance and dance, joy, and you boogie that our downfall, man. So what did Yahweh Shem Yahushua say here in Ezekiel 35 and 15? As thou didst rejoice at the inheritance of the house of Israel, because it was desolate, so will I do unto thee. Thou shalt be desolate, O Mount Seir, and all Idumea, even all of it, man. So where is this 1 or 2 Edomites that the Lord's going to have mercy on, that's going to slip through the cracks and receive salvation? Friends of Yahushua, you Boston reprobates, man. You niggas are assholes, man. There's nowhere in the scriptures where Esau is going to be saved, man. Point blank, period. I'm reading it right now. It says, O Mount Seir and all Idumea, even all of it, they shall know that I am Yahweh, man. All right? So the hell what you niggas talking about. And Esau's day is coming, man. All right? His day is coming. Let me get this last one. I'm going to roll out of here, man. I'll get this Baruch 4:30. Because Esau's days are numbered, man. Like I said, we know he's going to do what he's going to do. But at the end of the day, we know where his road ends. We know the final destination that Esau is going to receive, and it's complete and utter desolation, man. And captivity and slavery. It's like Revelations 13, 9, and 10, man. You're going to go into captivity, boy. This is Baruch chapter 4, verse 30. It says, take a good heart, O Jerusalem, for he that gave thee that name will comfort thee. Miserable are they that afflicted thee. And who was the main one that afflicted us? Esau, Edom. And of course, all these heathen nations, but mainly it starts with Esau, Edom. All right? So miserable are they that afflicted thee, and rejoiced at thy fall, man. Didn't I just read that in Ezekiel 35 and in Lamentations, the 2nd chapter, man? They rejoiced, man. They was happy. They danced. They boogied. They sent gifts to one another, man. You know? And now that we're waking up and standing upon our feet, hey, now great fear is falling upon all of these heathens. It's falling upon Esau. It's falling upon these elites, man. They know what us being out here in the names of Yahweh Shem Yahushua being magnified back in this earth signifies, man. They know. They're not stupid. They know prophecy, man. And they was hoping and praying that this day would never come, but now, hey, it's coming, and they can't press rewind on the timestamp, man. You know, they can't stop time and rewind it all the way back and stop us from ever waking up, man. And the Spirit of the Most High entered into us after that 3.5 days. It says, miserable are the cities which thy children serve. Miserable is she that received that son. And who is the she? Babylon the Great, this great whore, man. So, hey, every single city that we're in and here in America is going to be miserable pretty soon, especially when it's annihilated with nuclear fire, man. It says, for as she rejoiced at thy ruin and was glad of thy fall, so shall she be grieved for her own desolation. For I will take away the rejoicing of her great multitude, and her pride shall be turned into mourning. For fire shall come upon her from the everlasting, long to endure, and she shall be inhabited of devils for a great time. Right. And that's when we're going to rejoice and praise Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Hey, that's why Scripture tell you in the kingdom, we're going to boast ourselves, you know, in front of these heathens. We're going to boast ourselves in all of the riches and all of the wealth and all of the greatness that we're about to receive from Yahweh Shem Yahushua in our kingdom. And we're going to do it in your face, man. All right? And we're going to be shining. We're really going to be shining in that day, man. And every time you see an Israelite man, woman, and child, you're going to bow your face to the fucking earth, man. All right, we're going to have laugh buckets for you every time you smile, and we got to see them corn-looking teeth in the kingdom, because you niggas ain't getting no toothbrush on my plantation. You ain't brushing your teeth, and you ain't washing your ass. Maybe, you know, every once in a while we got to wash you, but other than that, man, yeah, you smile, we're going to put a goddamn fucking heavy lead bucket over your face, so we ain't got to see your ugly ass smile anymore, man. All right? And we can't wait for that day to come. So with that, I'm going to close it here. I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Makabadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace and blessings be multiplied on your brethren, pushing this word, and on sincerity and truth. To the next one, Shalom.